Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. Stepping into the spotlight, a true legend of the lightweight division, Naoya Inoue. Bursting onto the pro scene on November 2nd, 2012, he wasted no time showing the world what he's made of. Just 4 rounds into his debut, he dropped Krison Omayao from the Philippines with a thunderous uppercut, and that was all she wrote. But Inoue wasn't planning on slowing down. 2 more fights, 2 more knockouts. First, he tore through Thailand's Nengalprajan Chuatana in the very first round. Then came an all-out war, and in the 10th round, he dropped Yuki Sano to the canvas. That was a battle of true titans. In his 4th fight, it was a test of survival against fellow countryman Ryuichi Taguchi. Naoya dug deep, showing lightning speed and pinpoint accuracy.
強気でいけ、それしかないという指示を出していました。はい。それに対して、さあボディ、そしてボディから取れました。
And when the dust settled, he walked away with a hard-earned decision victory and the Japanese light flyweight title strapped around his waist. And he wasn't done yet. On December 6th, 2013, in just his 5th pro fight, he put on an absolute show, knocking out the Philippines' Jerson Mancio in the 5th round to claim the OPBF Asian title. A crushing right hook sealed the deal and sent Mancio crashing to the canvas. And now, the climax. In just his 6th pro fight, our hero steps into the ring with the world champion, Mexico's own Adrian Hernandez. Naoya takes the heat, waits for his moment, and in round 6, boom, drops Hernandez to the canvas, knockout. And at just 20 years old, Inoue becomes the new WBC world champion in the light flyweight division. And one last detail, his first title defense was nothing short of spectacular.
ดึงซ้ายมาครับโดนน็อกเราอย่างเดียวเลยครับจะน็อกโอ้ยโดนหน้าผมว่าพอทนไหวแต่โดนโอ้ยนี่แหละครับจะหมดยกใกล้หมดยกแล้วบล็อกไว้ก่อนโอ้ยโต้โดนทีนึงเอาแลกไปเลยครับวัดไปเลยเขาสกัดด้วยหวั่นแย้มตามถูกเขาโอ้ยคราวนี้เอาบ้างโอ้ตัดลำตัวแม่จุกแล้วนะครับโอ้โหว่านี่ตัดลำตัวดูอีกแล้วครับโอ้ยแม่โอ้โหเอาโอ้ยโต้ฮะสามารถแลกอยู่โอ้ยนี่โอ้ยโดนโอ้ยอย่างตัวนี่แหละครับโดนย้ำเข้าไป
Knocking out Thailand's Samartlet Kokiatjin in the 11th round. Now that's what a real champion looks like, folks. There it is, the legendary run of Naoya Inoue at super flyweight. On December 30th, 2014, he absolutely lit up the ring, knocking out Omar Narvaez in the 2nd round to become the WBO world champion. Just imagine, only his 8th pro fight, and he's already a 2-weight world champ. A record-breaking moment, though to be fair, Vasyl Lomachenko later rewrote the history books. Barely had time to enjoy the belt, and on December 29th, boom, first title defense.
ワルビトパレナスもアマチュアで3回の上直哉まだ第1ラウンドですがどう感じて相打ちですワンツーボール左はいガードの上からですが
And guess what? Another knockout. This time, the victim was the Philippines' Warlito Parenas, who just couldn't withstand the barrage of uppercuts and hooks from Inoue. Up next, 2 electric decision wins, where Inoue put on a masterclass in control, making his opponents eat canvas dust round after round. First up, the Mexican warrior, David Carmona. Then came the Thai beast, Karun Jarupianlerd, who Inoue sent crashing to the canvas with a knockout. The show went on. On December 30th, 2016,
そしてカウンターを取っていけとなるほどそうですか今のラウンドを続けていこうという声が飛んでいました、はい、そしてまた前に出ます河野が前に出てきた
Inoue delivered a 6th-round knockout to former champ Kohei Kono. The whole arena just exploded. And on May 21st, 2017, Inoue knocked out the Mexican Ricardo Rodriguez in the 3rd round. On September 9th of the same year, a fight against American Antonio Nieves.
Inoue just keeps walking him down, gets him into a position there where he can face go to the body.
Yep, there it is.
Arturo Gatti against Leonard Doreen.
Wounded prey in front of him. So Nieves looked at him like, wait a minute, you're allowed
Nieves is keeping that right hand glued to his side right there. That's what's only going to get worse as this fight progresses.
After just 6 rounds, Nieves' corner threw in the towel, pure domination. And to close it out, on December 30th, 2017, a powerful 3rd-round knockout of Frenchman Yohan Boyot. What a run, what a champion. On May 25th, 2018, Inoue stepped into the ring against Britain's Jamie McDonnell, the WBA regular bantamweight world champion.
Take those legs away.
Clearly Inoue with the body punch that sends McDonnell to the canvas.
And what do you know? A technical knockout in the very 1st round. What a start. Inoue claims the title in his 3rd weight class like it was just a matter of minutes. But the celebration didn't stop there. Right after that big win, he declared, "I'm in. The 2nd season of the World Boxing Super Series is waiting for me." On October 7th, in the quarterfinals, he absolutely tore apart former world champ Juan Carlos Payano from the Dominican Republic. Uppercuts and hooks rained down like a machine gun, and Payano couldn't stand his ground. Knockout in the very 1st round. Next up, the semifinal on May 18th, 2019 against Puerto Rican Emmanuel Rodriguez, the IBF champion and undefeated until then.
Came back with a flurry of his own. Toe-to-toe action, 1st round. Oh,
Solid punches have come from Inoue
hard as well for this fight.
But Inoue takes what's his once again, a knockout in the 2nd round. Now that's power.
He's landed. Rodriguez shuddered. Here is the 1st knockdown, Carl.
That was a great fight I've seen with my own eyes. Sitting as
The tournament final, November 7th, 2019, in the ring against the WBA champion from the Philippines, Nonito Donaire. A real thriller of a fight. Back and forth action, powerful hooks and uppercuts, cuts and cracks on Inoue, knockdowns, moments of sheer drama, just like the best movies.
Both of the men in the final room, just as we say, the right hand lands, and it's staggered Nonito Donaire, who fired. WBA, his long career, just beginning to swell a little bit. Check left. Oh! Counter right hand from Nonito Donaire. Wow! Inoue rocked to his now, but we're still here. Championship rounds. Right. Oh! Inoue will sense the shots landing cleanly because Donaire not taking his feet back.
In the 11th round, Inoue landed a brutal left hook to Donaire's liver, sending him down to the canvas, but he got up at the count of 9.
Tries to hang on. Inoue so brilliantly over the last 11 rounds, but is this the end? Check left hook now. He's hurt Inoue. As Inoue opens up again, since will have seemed like an age for the old champion. Moment there. His work rate has rarely dropped, and of course the fans will want their hometown hero to...
In the end, Inoue takes the win by unanimous decision. And not just any win, but a Fight the Ring magazine crowned Fight of the Year. Inoue made a loud statement, blasting through opponents with 1st-round knockouts, dismantling the undefeated, and clinching an epic finale against Donaire. His power, will, and skill turned that fight into an instant classic, cementing his status as a true legend. On October 31st, 2020, the relentless Naoya Inoue stepped into the ring to face Australian Jason Maloney, a seasoned fighter and former world bantamweight title challenger. From the opening rounds, Inoue set a blazing pace, confidently controlling the distance, and giving his opponent no room to impose his game. In the 6th round, the Japanese powerhouse landed a crushing blow that sent Maloney to the canvas. The Aussie literally collapsed under a barrage of precise, heavy shots. Inoue kept the pressure on, not letting Maloney catch his breath.
No choice but to tie up. There's that big left from Naoya.
Survival mode right now, trying to weather this storm from that knockdown.
There's another left hook. Shot early in the
Then, late in the 7th round, Inoue fired a perfectly timed right hand to the head, and this time Maloney couldn't get up. The referee didn't hesitate. Technical knockout for Inoue. Another spectacular win, proving that the Japanese star owns the ring and is ready for any challenge. On June 19, 2021, in Las Vegas, Naoya Inoue stepped up against the IBF mandatory challenger, Filipino Michael Das Marinas. On the line was not only the IBF title, but also the full WBA super belt. In the 2nd round, the show really kicked off. Inoue unleashed a stunning combo capped with a powerful left to the body. Das Marinas dropped straight to one knee. He managed to get up and survive until the end of the round, but the pressure never let up.
Getting the fight back. Inoue have only lasted a total of 114 rounds. Like it was grazing, but the speed is... Oh, he digs in again.
You have no choice but to go down back down with that left hook.
There it is.
Sold the ring right there.
Then, with just 30 seconds left in the 3rd round, Naoya landed another left hook to the body, and his opponent couldn't take it.
Survives the...
Right after the action resumed, the same shot landed again, and the referee immediately waved it off. Technical knockout. On December 14, 2021, at the legendary Kokujikan Arena in Tokyo, Naoya Inoue stepped in to defend his WBA Super and IBF Bantamweight titles. From the opening seconds, the fight turned into a total one-sided war. The champion dominated, while the Thai challenger Aaron Dupont immediately went into a tight defense, hanging on for dear life with every second he could survive. But Inoue didn't rush headlong. He let Dupont make some moves, try to find openings, but the Thai just didn't have the strength or the skill.
デュパイン選手も上のガードも本当に高いですね。
残りが間もなく10秒になります。アッパーからボディ捉えた。ボディ左2つ今度右からまた左。右のフックが入ってきますディパエン。硬いガードからさあ間もなく時間が半分になります。右2つ残りが1分になります。まずボディだ。
Then in the 8th round, a powerful left hook. Dupont went down. He got up, but right away another hook came flying. The referee stopped it instantly. Technical knockout. Inoue back on top. Now that's a true master and warrior. June 7th, 2022, Tokyo. The arena is roaring, the crowd holding their breath for a rematch that promised fireworks. Naoya Inoue, the Japanese monster, going head-to-head with the legendary Nonito Donaire, now the WBC champion. On the line, the unification of 3 belts, WBC, WBA, and IBF, and there's the bell. The first round hits like a lightning strike. Donaire tries to keep his distance, but Inoue stalks him like a shark. In the final seconds, bam, a right hook lands flush. Donaire goes down. The first knockdown is already in the Japanese fighter's pocket. In the 2nd round, Inoue comes out with cold fury. No rush, just precise punches.
By Inoue.
A trade in the center of the ring, and the champion storms in with a flurry. 1 punch, 2, 3. Donaire's down again. The referee doesn't even bother counting. He sees it all. It's over. This right here is the pinnacle of boxing. December 13th, 2022. Tokyo, Ariake Arena, the main event of the night. On the line, the title of Undisputed World Champion in the Bantamweight division. Naoya Inoue versus WBO title holder, Britain's Paul Butler. From the opening seconds, it was clear. Butler wasn't here to trade blows. He immediately dropped into a tight defense, backing up bit by bit, avoiding exchanges, just trying to survive each round. But Inoue isn't the kind of guy you can simply sit out. He methodically ramps up the pressure, works the body, breaks down the defense, slowly but surely setting up his finishing move.
Taking more chances, trying to get him the Undisputed Championship of the world. And anyway, it's just, this is a sparring session for him. Beautiful left hook down to the bottom.
Right hand from Inoue.
And then the 11th round. After a powerful body shot, Butler loses his footing and Inoue explodes with a flurry. A hook, another, a straight right. The brick goes down, knockout. That's it. The fight is stopped. Naoya Inoue becomes the undisputed bantamweight world champion, the first since 1973. Right after the fight, a bold announcement. Inoue is leaving the division and moving up.
This week when they had the final press conference and the
July 25th, 2023, Tokyo. The Ariake Arena is electric. Naoya Inoue steps into the ring against the WBC and WBO champion, Stephen Fulton. New weight class, new challenge. The Japanese fighter immediately takes control of the center ring, working as the aggressor, closing the distance like he's reading his opponent's mind. Fulton's no pushover though. He holds his ground, defends like a champ, showing iron will and sharp tactical skills. After the fight, Inoue admitted this was one of the smartest and toughest opponents he's ever faced. The fight turns into a real chess match with punches. Round after round, Inoue ramps up the pressure, striking lightning fast, skillfully breaking through the defense.
with that right hand. And Inoue comes right back. Right hand from Fulton.
He just threw onslaught punches.
And then the 8th round, a right hook from the side. Fulton goes down.
Hurt badly. The monster on the attack. Trying to claim 2 more belts as Fulton tried to...
He gets up, but the Japanese monster shows no mercy. A flurry of punches from the corner, and the referee steps in to stop the fight. Naoya Inoue wins by technical knockout and becomes world champion in his 4th weight class. History made. December 26, 2023. Tokyo. The Ariake Arena is roaring. 2 titans step into the ring. WBC and WBO champ Naoya Inoue takes on WBA and IBF title holder Marlon Tapales. Everything's on the line. 4 world titles and the vacant belt from the legendary Ring magazine. From the opening seconds, it's the calm before the storm. The pace is measured, both fighters sizing each other up. Inoue's more active, pressing forward, punching through the guard. Tapales, cautious, tight defense, but he fires back with sharp single shots. 3rd round, the fight starts to heat up. And then, round 4, boom, a left hook rattles Tapales. Inoue surges forward, traps the Filipino on the ropes. A flurry of punches and a knockdown right at the bell. Round 5, all-out war. Tapales doesn't back down. He bites down on the mouthpiece, trading blows, firing jabs, uppercuts, left straights. But the Japanese phenom keeps finding the mark. Faster, stronger, sharper.
At times frustrating.
10th round, boom. A clean 1-2 left-right. Tapales goes down. The ref starts the count. That's it. Inoue becomes the undisputed champion in a 2nd weight division. May 6, 2024, Tokyo, Japan. The legendary Tokyo Dome is buzzing with electricity. All the Super-Bantamweight titles are on the line. In one corner, the reigning champ, Naoya Inoue. In the other, the mandatory challenger, former 2-division world champion, Mexico's own Luis Neri. And right in the first round, shocker, a short left from Neri drops Inoue for the first time in his entire career. The crowd holds its breath. But the monster rises, weathers the storm, and stands tall.
Now on the inside, covering up, tries to deliver a right hand of his own, an uppercut, comes through. Of course, the titleist at 118, knocking out Mike Tyson in February.
But Neri seems to be changing up his attack.
Round 2, payback. Inoue fires a hook, and this time, Neri hits the canvas. The champ finds his rhythm, picks up steam, and starts dictating the pace. Round by round, he takes control.
Of Inoue, top notch.
Oh, there's 2 right hands.
You know, when you're facing the South, eating those right hands.
There is a certain sound to the...
Round 5, another laser sharp hook. Neri goes down again, 2nd knockdown of the fight.
Right hand! Stood up to it!
And in round 6, the message is clear. Total domination, a crisp left-right combo, and a third knockdown. The ref steps in, it's over. Inoue delivers a loud, explosive, and dominant first defense of his undisputed crown. September 3rd, 2024, Tokyo. The crowd erupts as Naoya Inoue steps into the ring for a voluntary title defense against the Irish former world champ, TJ Doheny. Right from the jump, Inoue takes the center, applies pressure, and sets a high pace. The southpaw challenger fires back with jabs, but he's retreating, giving up ground. The opening round goes to the champ, calm, composed, sharp on the counters. Round 2 slows down, both fighters sizing each other up. But then in round 3, Doheny surges forward with flurries. A burst of offense from the Irishman. Still, rounds 4 and 5, Inoue hits the gas, the pressure intensifies, and he's breaking through the guard again and again. By the 6th, it's all Inoue, total control.
Inoue unable to get punches and bunches going so far. Although they're nice.
Still got a lot to learn. Oh, nice Inoue. You're always perfecting your craft.
Up to a step now, like he found something to
open up the headshot. I'm just getting this sense he might be carrying him. Maybe
Inoue, nice stiff jab though. Up the gut. There. Oh yeah, Inoue. That body work.
But then, out of nowhere, early in the 7th, disaster strikes for Doheny. A back injury. He signals he can't go on. The ref doesn't hesitate, waves it off. It's over. A technical knockout victory for Naoya Inoue. December 24th, 2024, Tokyo was set to host Naoya Inoue versus mandatory challenger Sam Goodman. But just 10 days out from fight night, disaster. Goodman suffers a nasty cut and the bout gets pushed back to January 24th, 2025. Then on December 15th, Murodjon Akhmadaliev defeats Ricardo Espinoza to claim the interim WBA title, officially lining himself up as the next man in line for Inoue. Fast forward to January 11th, more bad news. Goodman's injury flares up again. Surgery's needed. He's out. Stepping in, South Korea's Yejun Kim, ranked number 11 by the WBO. Round 1, a cautious chess match, both men feeling each other out. But round 2, Inoue flips the switch, starts walking Kim down with heavy combos. Round 3, Kim fires back, shows heart, but Inoue stays firmly in control. And then round 4, boom! A thunderous right hook detonates on Kim's chin. Down he goes. Knockout! Another brutal finish from Naoya Inoue. May 4th, 2025, Naoya Inoue returns to the U.S. after a 4-year absence, stepping back into the spotlight under the bright lights of Las Vegas. His mission? Defend all the belts against America's own Ramon Cardenas, the WBA's #1 contender, riding high with 26 wins, just 1 loss, and 14 knockouts. Round 1, a tactical chess match. Both fighters cautious, measuring distance. But in round 2, surprise! Cardenas explodes forward and clips Inoue with a clean left counter hook right before the bell. Inoue hits the canvas, the first knockdown of the fight. But the champ beats the count at 7 and the bell saves him. From round 4 on, the momentum starts to shift. Inoue settles in and takes control. Sharp, focused, calculated.
Sweeping and he made him pay. And now he goes to the body, then goes upstairs. Back fires with return. And now the accuracy like this.
Has been floored for just the second.
Transition well, Tess, at 1-for-122. It's critical.
We heard him with that.
He heard him with that. To the body. Cardenas is in that neutral corner and a strafing attack. He's in a whole lot of trouble now. Attack of Inoue. And Cardenas has to gather himself now. Short left uppercut. Just missed with the right. Comes back with the left. Attack after attack. To the body. Look at this punishment.
Round 6, a big moment. Inoue turns up the heat and nearly ends it, but time runs out.
Giving everything he possibly can, but finding out. And when you go against Inoue.
Did you see how he crumbled along the ropes?
The shoulder. Oh. Separation with the right hand.
Round 7, boom. A vicious right hand drops Cardenas again. But once more, the bell rescues him.
Final seconds of round 7. Can he get to the bell? Or will the monster strike?
And then, round 8. The monster unleashes a relentless barrage. Cardenas under fire, no way out, and the ref has seen enough. TKO victory in the 8th round.
Champion of the world.
Naoya Inoue, the monster of the ring. From the very start of his career, he shocked the boxing world with raw power and explosive knockouts. In just the 4th round of his pro debut, he crushed his opponent with a brutal uppercut, and that was only the beginning. He racked up savage wins, pushed through grueling 10-round wars with an iron will, and stormed his way through the ranks. Japanese title? Claimed it. Asian title? Took it. World champion at just 20 years old, capturing the WBC belt like a rising storm. When he moved up to super flyweight, Inoue became even more dangerous. Lightning-fast combos, razor-sharp uppercuts, and hooks that floored top contenders with terrifying ease. In the World Boxing Super Series, he ran through elite opponents, and in a legendary showdown with Nonito Donaire, he proved his greatness, emerging as the undisputed world champion. Naoya Inoue is the total package: power, speed, precision, and unbreakable spirit. A true boxing legend, still climbing.